Tonight on Newsbeat.
A city initiative looks to redevelop a struggling part of Baton Rouge.
The sorority highlights Black-owned businesses near campus.
And a look at a family weekend packed full of games.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Thursday Newsbeat. I'm Morgan Charles.
And I'm David Bartholomew. LSU's Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer Kim Lewis resigned from her position Wednesday. Lewis has served in her position since February of 2022. Her resignation follows that of LSU's top attorney, Winston Decor, who quit in January. Her reasons for leaving is unknown at the time.
Southern football safeties coach and former star player Sean Wallace has passed away at 52. Wallace announced his battle with stage 4 pancreatic cancer in late 2023, and his family has been open about his journey since. Even through Wallace's long-fought battle, including going through several unsuccessful surgeries, he continued to coach and lead his team. Our hearts go out to the Jaguar community during this time.
A community long neglected is finally seeing some light. A $46 million restoration project for Plank Road is beginning its first phase. Tiger TV reporter Juliana Russell explains why this project has been long overdue.
Poverty, broken, desolate. These are words that describe the community of Plank Road. Since the 1990s, over 8,500 residents have left the community. Business began to suffer and fail.
It's sad because it's reality. When you see these small businesses trying to make it and you see something like this shut them down, and it's not just here, I've seen it happen many times with construction.
One business, though, continued to prosper. In 1959, Tony's Seafood was built and has been a staple in the community since.
We're a staple here. We've been here a long time. So like I said, the community is good to us. We have plenty of good business right now, even with the construction going on.
In early 2018, a $46 million project to restore Plank Road started its planning phase. Since then, the new mayor of Baton Rouge, Sid Edwards, started the restoration of the community's roads. But he doesn't plan to stop there.
The road is just one thing. Okay, it's no different. If you put a dress on me, I'm not a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's a deal where there's so much more to do there.
Yet natives from the area feel it may be too late to restore the community.
I hope some good comes out of it, but I can't really see it doing a lot of good because they've let it get so downtrodden in this area.
But the roads are just the beginning. Cove Security says the crime rate is 247% higher than the national average. Crime decrease will be next for the project.
Big attack there is the crime and the blight on that area of town. It's a forgotten part of town, has been, but my boots are going to be on the ground there.
There is still a lot to be done, but the restoration project will hopefully bring the livelihood back into Plank Road. For Tiger TV, I'm Juliana Russell.
Mayor Edwards opened a new mayoral satellite office on Plank Road last week to bring vital government services closer to those underserved communities. For more information on the event, go to brweeklypress.com. As we celebrate Black History Month, one group on campus is working to support Black-owned business in the area.
Reporter Ivy Holland is in the studio with more.
Thanks, y'all. Among LSU's vast Greek life is sorority Zeta Tau Alpha, making a statement of inclusion with a special pop-up shop event this Friday, opening its doors to showcase Black-owned businesses in the Baton Rouge area. The Zeta House will be transformed into a marketplace featuring local vendors selling everything from fashion, sweet treats, and so much more. For many vendors, it's not just about the sales, but about visibility and support from the LSU student body. Zeta Tau Alpha hopes this event sparks more inclusive initiatives in the future, proving that Greek life at LSU is about more than the letters.
I decided to host this event because it's the first year that we've ever had my position as a part of Zeta, which is I'm the Vice President of Inclusion and Belonging. And so I really just wanted to seek out these opportunities that we could be more inclusive as a sorority.
Be sure to stop by the Zeta House tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. to shop from the featured businesses.
With Mardi Gras season in full swing, students at LSU are preparing to go out and see the parades this weekend, but it's important to remain alert. The large crowds that the parades draw are also known to attract criminal activity. LSU Residential Life recommends that students stay in groups when going out and not to bring anything they don't need. It's also recommended that students create a plan ahead of time with the meeting place if they were to get separated while celebrating.
We want everybody to feel like they're part of the Tiger community and look out for one another. So we want everybody to go enjoy carnival season, whether it's your first time here or you're from the New Orleans area or the Baton Rouge area. We want you to be able to go out, have some fun, enjoy the sights and sounds of Louisiana, and then come back to campus safe.
Those are some great safety tips for those enjoying Mardi Gras for the first time. But what about the best parade to go to or where to stand?
Well, I don't know, but our reporter Caroline Fernandez asked LSU students for their Mardi Gras tips.
Is this year going to be your first Mardi Gras experience? If so, don't worry. I have all the tips and tricks from LSU students here on campus to help make your Mardi Gras experience the very best.
Make sure you always have all of your stuff in the front of you. It's just so easy to even lose something or obviously get pickpocketed.
I would say wear comfy shoes. You're going to be walking a lot, so the comfier shoes, the better.
Whatever you do, do not put your phone in your back pocket. And I think I would recommend, if you're a girl, bringing a crossbody purse.
Have some good walking shoes. Don't wear no nice shoes.
Endymion. Yeah. Endymion, for sure.
Endymion, my family rides, so it's always fun to go.
Endymion, for sure.
I would say in Baton Rouge, Spanish Town, for sure.
Yeah, St. Charles, and they have on Saturday, they have the frat tailgates, which are really fun, and the parades at the same time.
I like Canal. That's a good area, and multiple parades run through that day and night.
If I'm trying to do frats, then between on St. Charles past Napoleon, where the frats are kind of by Superior Grill.
I feel like the family tailgates around are super nice and giving, and we always get free food or whatever. If you're just nice, everyone's nice down there.
I just got recommended the Boyle place. Super good. Love crawfish. So if you love crawfish, go there.
I got some pizza. I think it's called Fat Boys Pizza or something. That was so good.
A lot of people will be cooking or you have food trucks, but I know downtown by the French Quarter there's lots of food there.
As Mardi Gras festivities are ramping up this season, be sure to remember these tips. As always, have fun and stay safe, and remember, laissez le bon temps rouler. For Tiger TV News, I'm Caroline Fernandez.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Endymion Parade and heading out to St. Charles this Mardi Gras season.
Me too. And with all these tips, we're ready to hit the routes. When we come back, reporter Ava Garza is in the studio to take a look at the upcoming games for Family Weekend.
Don't go anywhere.
And get it done. Yeah, everybody know Gordon in a 225. And he done link with Big Foe. He got buku ties, Ferrari sliding, flying in a new coupe ride. And every time I ride by, I see a brand new sign. I'm with Gordon. I know that he gon' get it done. Whether it's a big truck crash or a hit and run. Recovery funds, he fighting to get a ton. Mike Epps, man, we all about the Benjamin. Handling injuries, man, are you kidding me? Gordon McKernan, that's champion energy. Yeah, family man with a family plan. Get Gordon, he gon' fix it like a handyman. Get Gordon. And get it done.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
The Purple Room is back.
We're back this semester with episodes every Friday.
And we're talking the latest on everything LSU sports, news, lifestyle, and more.
And we're bringing you some exclusive interviews with top-tier guests.
The Purple Room Podcast.
Tune in every Friday wherever you get your podcasts.
And now, a Tiger Sports Update.
Welcome to your Tiger Sports Update, but before we get to the Tigers, we have some breaking news in the NFL. Doug Nussmeier, current quarterback coach of the Eagles and father of LSU quarterback Garrett Nussmeier, has been hired as the new offensive coordinator for the New Orleans Saints. Nussmeier is following the Saints' new head coach Kellen Moore from the Eagles, where the pair helped lead the team to a Super Bowl victory. With Family Weekend right around the corner, there is no time like the present to start planning for your weekend. Literally, Family Weekend starts tomorrow, people. But don't stress, I'm here to help you with all things family fun this weekend. And what's better than LSU sports? If you guessed nothing, you would be right. So let's get started. There are so many athletic events happening this weekend. There is truly something for everyone. But I'm going to give you my top 3 must-see events to make your weekend worthwhile. This is just a little bonus, but if you're coming in today, the 20th, the women's basketball team is up against Georgia tonight at 8, where they're hoping to come back with a win after a tough loss, 58-65 against Texas. If the bounce back isn't reason enough to come, Coach Bob Starkey has announced he will donate $1 to the K-Void Cancer Fund for every LSU student in attendance, and LSU guard Flau'jae Johnson will match it. Next up, to kick off the true weekend activities, we have a baseball game at 4 p.m. at Alec Box Stadium, where they'll be facing off against Omaha. A little insider information, opening weekend last weekend was a success. Their freshman class was on fire and their pitching staff is looking insane. The Tiger baseball team is currently ranked number 2. Personally, I think they're in for another natty run, knock on wood, so I would watch while you have the chance. Earlier today, right-handed pitcher Grant Fontenot spoke about just what helps make the freshmen on the pitching staff so special.
Yeah, man, I mean, you see a lot of maturity, and it's, it's impressive. These guys just come in and it's like you're part of the staff. I mean, it's super special. I know that guys have matured quickly, especially because of the competition, and I mean, they come out the gate ready.
LSU softball is now ranked number 5 nationally. There are games at 4 and 6:30 p.m. where they'll be playing Penn State in southern Mississippi. And yes, you heard me right, there are 2 different games going on Saturday, so there is no excuse. If you want a player to root for on Saturday, I highly recommend keeping an eye out for Jaden Heavner, who is now 2-time Freshman of the Week. They're playing a total of 5 games this weekend, so I think everyone is excited to see fresh faces on the diamond.
Well, number one, we got to win 5 games this weekend, one at a time, one pitch at a time. But hopefully there are some opportunities to see some people, hopefully, get a few people some rest and get some people some at-bats. It's going to take all of us as we move forward, so it'll be a good opportunity to see that.
And last but certainly not least, there is a men's basketball game against Florida at 5 p.m. on Saturday, and they're coming off of a much-needed win against USC, 81-67. Again, if you're one of those people who like to have a player to root for, number 5 Cam Carter is a great one. He's been a standout player the past couple of games, specifically last game, making impressive plays on both sides of the ball. It seems his energy was exactly what the team needed to get them back on track, so I highly recommend giving him a look. That wraps up your family weekend athletic itinerary. I hope y'all have as much fun this weekend as me and my family are planning to. After the break, we take a look at what's causing a shortage on a breakfast staple. Stay right there.
Get Gordon and get it done. Yeah, everybody know Gordon in a 225. And he done link with Big Foe. He got buku ties, Ferrari sliding, flying in a new coupe ride. And every time I ride by, I see a brand new sign. I'm a Gordon, I know that he gon' get it done. Whether it's a big truck crash or a hit and run, recovery funds, he fighting to get a ton. Mike Epps, man, we all about the Benjamin. Handling injuries, man, are you kidding me? Gordon McKernan, that's champion energy. Yeah, family man with a family plan. Get Gordon, he gon' fix it like a handyman. Get Gordon and get it done.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
You might want to think about having those sunny side up eggs for breakfast, as cooking eggs has now become a delicacy due to a nationwide price increase. The inflation on eggs is due to an outbreak of highly pathogenic avian influenza, also known as the bird flu, affecting egg-laying flocks of birds. As of 2025, egg prices in the United States have hit a record high of $4.94 for a dozen grade A eggs. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, the cost of eggs is expected to increase by nearly 20% in 2025. This year alone, over 20 million egg-layer flocks of birds have been lost to this disease.
And again, when that premise has a detection of avian influenza, every bird on the premise has to be depopulated to try to control the spread and stop the spread of this disease and keep it out of our food supply.
Although only 8 states have reported an outbreak of the bird flu, this is something that is reflecting on the market all over the country. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight's Newsbeat. Until next time, I'm Morgan Charles.
And I'm David Bartholomew. Have a great weekend.